Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, August 14th. My bones.
That's not a bone problem. That's like a muscle problem.
The things near the bones.
The muscles.
The muscles. I haven't had a Charlie horse in like a long time. Like a long time. Months, maybe a year, I don't know. And then this morning, double Charlie horse, and I was like, oh God! I always feel bad if that sort of thing happens because, like, I scream into my pillow.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because, like, you're there. I don't want to wake you up. But I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, what? Oh! And then I just into the pillow. Oh, God! And then, you know, in a second, I just hear, you okay? And I'm like, double Charlie horse. And I was like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. And like, I'm already exhausted. I'm tired. But then that exhausts me even further. So as soon as the pain subsides, I just fall back asleep. And I don't remember until I wake up and get out of bed and nearly fall. Because I'm like, oh, leg's bad. So, yeah, I had a fun time getting down and up the stairs to get coffee. I did the old man shuffle. Real slow. Ain't no double steps today. Anyway. Oh. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning, cheers. So anyway, we're gonna read some alerts, like this one coming in right this second.
Perfect with a tall glass of small fluid, Tiny Eddie's cinnamon roasted tangerine and pork rind grams.
Are you drinking a small glass of fluid? A glass of small fluid tonight with dinner?
Tall glass of small fluid. That's very much a glass is mostly empty type situation. Cinnamon roasted tangerine.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can make that work. And pork rind grams.
No.
Aren't pork rinds already kind of a gram? They're more of a puff. I've never been into pork rinds, man. Have you tried them before?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, wait, yeah. What's the other word for that?
I think you're thinking of fatback.
Yeah.
And that's not the same thing as a pork rind.
Okay, no, then I've not had a pork rind. Because I've only had fatback recently.
Cracklin is another name.
Or maybe I did have that. When we were at the barbecue festival thing, the barbecue cook-off, where we ate all the barbecue, and we got to vote on the barbecue.
That was fatback.
Oh, was fatback?
Yeah.
Oh.
It would be. I'm not saying it would be unheard of for a pork rind to be there, but that'd be weird. That'd be really weird for there to be pork rinds, because you just say eat pork. A pork rind's not going to be as good as like pork. Anyway, you can take my word for it. It's just I've never been into it. I haven't had them in a long time. Maybe it changed on me. Maybe they changed on me is not how to word that the right way. But that was 1,000 bits from Melvin Scout. He says, good morning and good vibes from Florida. I stayed up later than I should have. Putzing with Starfield mod, so I'm feeling great. I wonder what the modding scene looks like for that game now. I bet it's pretty good. Because there's been time and people really didn't love the game when it came out, which gave them even more incentive to mess around with it. So
yeah.
I bet it's getting pretty good now. We stayed up We actually weren't up super, super late.
I was up late Monday night working on stuff.
We were up like a little late, but not super late. We it was date night, like cook at home date night. So we made some fish and veggies and played a little more
Kremlin.
I was
Did
trying
you
to
see Gremlin out
Yeah,
there?
I was about to say Claire Obscure, but I saw Vagabond's message, so I said Kremlin. We played a little more Kremlin hour. Actually, it was fun because there's enemies in the game. One's Claire and one's Obscure, light and dark, and we found them and I hit them with my
Sword.
hand. Huh? So
Sword.
yeah. Sorry. We had 61 months from Evar, 49 from Blaze, 23124, 10 months from Fruit Punch Gator, 67 months from the Queen's Thief. New to bits on the YOL pieces, Mal's just seen in Discord, but the Nara Stone Lantern painting has just arrived right before breakfast stream. It's beautiful. First off, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That painting is beautiful. You already know. You are fortunate to own it because I love it. I'm so glad that it arrived smoothly because
For the most part.
for the most part, it arrived smoothly.
Yeah.
Do people know the story of
I
what
told
happened?
a little bit about it on my stream.
Yeah.
The orchid watercolor, the Phalaenopsis, that had to be sent FedEx for reasons because of what was going on. And FedEx deemed it fraud and held on to it for a month until I finally was able to get a hold of them. I mean, I had been getting a hold of them, and they're like, we don't know where it is. And then eventually, after me calling many times, they were like, oh, it went to fraud. For a while, they were like, we delivered it to this other address. And I'm like, I've never heard of that address. And they were like, we'll go see if they'll give it back to us. And then they were like, oh, wait, no, it never got delivered to that address. Give us a little bit to look through the warehouse in Memphis. And then after like a week of that, they were like, oh, we sent it to the fraud department because it flagged in the system as fraud. And I was like, what? And they were like, give us a week to get back to you about that. Months later. Yesterday, actually, it just got delivered to where it was supposed to go.
Mal shipped that painting, watercolor, but still painting, in June.
Early June.
Early June. It finally arrived to its destination yesterday. So, yeah, appreciate the recipient being so patient
Yes.
and understanding. That's never happened.
Yeah.
You've shipped, I mean, probably going on 200. 200 paintings, and that's never happened.
Yeah.
So, you know, statistically,
While I was watching tracking on that for Stone Lantern, and it was like in customs for a while, and I was like, especially while I was dealing with the orchid one, I'm like, come on.
did you tell them why it got sent to the fraud department? Because that's hilarious, in my opinion.
So on FedEx, when you have a business account, different addresses are used for different things, because you can have like tracking set up for informed delivery. So anything that comes to your address, you can have come through the system so you can see it. I changed that address. I must have missed something else, and I didn't change that address.
Long story short, it said that we still lived in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And apparently, if you still live in South Carolina, then approximately after like
3 years.
2 to 3 years of mailing things from North Carolina, will their fraud department finally be like, wait a minute, they live in South Carolina, but they're mailing things from North Carolina. Better hold this painting for 3 months. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's why it got sent to the fraud department.
Yeah. And after
This is the wrong Carolina!
After the fraud department, the person who was searching for the painting prior to it going to the fraud department was great to deal with. I liked him. And then it went to fraud department, and then I had a fraud agent and a fraud number. They assured me the painting was fine, and I'm like, okay, then why isn't it moving?
Yeah.
And then it had to go to an intercept number where it was getting resent out, and that part, no one could tell me anything. Every time I called, I left a voicemail, and no one would get back to me. So then I'd call the number back, and they'd be like, well, do you have an intercept number? And I'd be like, yes, but every time you transfer me to their voicemail, no one calls me back. So then they'd, like, escalate it, and then I'd get a call back the next day, and I just happened to miss it, like, 2 weeks in a row. And it was like, we're working on it. And I'm like, so a few days would go by and I'd call and leave another voicemail. And a few days would go by and no one would get back to me. So then I'd call and be like, this is my intercept case number, but they're not calling me back. I left a voicemail 2 or 3 days ago, and then it'd get escalated, and then they'd call me back and I'd miss it. So yesterday morning I got a phone call and it was like, we have a new tracking number for you. And I'm like, great. And they're like, it's actually out for delivery. And I was like, okay. And then when I finally like got up and looked at it, it was like already delivered. And then the person who got it sent me a photo of it, and they were like, it's here, it's fine. They opened everything.
Yeah.
They opened even the thank you card I send with a painting.
They were really, really verifying that it was you and not someone just using your
business account.
And in fairness, Mouse sent 200 things through FedEx, and that has never happened. And at least there's an explanation about why it happened.
Anything that's going out of the North American continent, I send federal mail. USPS, or then it'll get rerouted to their local mail. So like in the UK, it goes to the Royal Mail. Because that's just better and cheaper and works better for that. But the smaller paintings, I've been sending USPS regardless of where they're going.
Yeah.
But the watercolor was a different story because the Canadian Post Office was on strike when that happened. So that's why that got sent via FedEx.
That's right. Crescelium had said, it's good to know that you can commit fraud for 3 years before FedEx will do anything about it. Yeah, this is a good note. If you're gonna commit mail fraud through FedEx, you only got 3 years. They're gonna catch on in 36 months, so you be careful. Yeah, so that's wild. I'm glad that
Wow, and the other person has their paintings finally.
Yes. I'm glad that it finally arrived. I'm glad that it was okay. Because they said that, you know, even though it was opened, to have everything checked for, I don't know.
Fraud. The fact they arrived at the basement at the same time is amazing.
Sorry, I'm imagining them, like, wiping it down and then, like, looking under a microscope. Oh, there's no fraud here. We were checking for fraud. Did they put any frauds in this envelope? Yeah.
But wow, I'm glad you have it. There's something about looking at them in person, I feel like, sometimes, where it doesn't always come across in the photo. But my favorite part of Stone Lantern is the little metal rivets on the front of the lantern, and then the end grain on those wood pieces right below those rivets. Like, that's my favorite part of that painting.
I do think it's much more magical to hold a painting in your hand. They look better in person because, of course, they do. And then you also, in almost every case, you've painted the edges of the painting, and that's something that will only ever be on the painting itself and not any digital recreation. So
the wood details are what I fell in love with.
I knew you could paint wood from the first time you made that Donkey Kong Country Treetop Town painting.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, she can paint wood.
Jess says, I hope they took the thank you note to the handwriting expert to find out if it had fraud words. The thank you notes I write with a fountain pen, and I've been using my pink ink lately.
What do you think, Jerry? Any fraud words?
I don't know, but her handwriting's real bad.
Oh, honey.
She kind of scribbles a little bit, so it looks like if she misspelled a word, you can't tell.
How do you spell this word? Eh. Now no one will know, not even me!
Oh, there's a few extra loops in there.
Is it an N or an M? Ah! Don't worry about it.
I do a little kitty on it. Did you ever see me right there? Yeah, I do that little kitty, that little
I know, you do the little kitty.
emoticon kitty. Yeah.
Yep.
I learned that in an AOL chat room in like 1999.
And immediately
and it's always
you were
been
just like,
something I used.
yeah.
Can confirm the kitty.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty fraudulent to me, Chaz says. Chaz, I have to tell you, I can tell the story. So, there's someone we know that I just gifted a bunch of stationery stuff to, and today on Informed Delivery, there's a greeting card coming to my house, and I'm like, it's coming to me, and I'm like, oh god, who is this? Because I'm like, I don't know this name. And then I searched the name, and I was like, ah, it's the person I gave the stationery to. Freaked me out for a minute.
I will say, in the year of our Lord 2025, sending a thank you card is wild, but also like
Very sweet.
Yeah, like a wow.
Chess says I'm getting one too.
I think you can always, especially now more than ever, make an impression. Like if you need to make an impression on someone, send them.
Was it a fraud thank you card?
Run it under the scanner. They weren't sincere! It's not a real thank you! Vagabond, imagine not sending handwritten wax-sealed letters in 2025. It is such an uncommon practice that if you ever are in a situation where you do want to make an impression, you can send a handwritten thank you letter, and it doesn't take a lot of effort, and it's like, people are like, whoa! A letter! So, something to think about.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make an impression on like the Wasana songs or something, and you need to, send a handwritten. Sorry, we're watching the new season of King of the Hill. We got 46 months from El Simi, 48 months from Aristide. That's a 4. Congrats on 4. 33 months from Amaya A. And a snack.
The most gloomy way to start your morning, Tiny Eddie's Funky Pudding in a Basket.
Funky pudding in a basket.
I'm imagining that
Like sour.
It's sour pudding, and it's just been thrown into like a weaved basket.
So it's like sort of dripping out.
Yeah, it's just going into the cracks. Everyone's pudding will be served in a wicker basket.
Well, that's kind of how they figured out how pottery was made back in the day and how it was discovered.
Oh, yeah.
Like anthropologists, like one of the theories is they had like their wicker baskets made because that was easy to do.
And then
just out of natural materials. And then they had like clay in it, and then like the building burned down and it vitrified the clay into pottery. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, oh, cool. Like that's one of the theories about that.
Yeah. Anyway, that was 1,000 bits from Obu. Almo Dude just says, hey, Tiny Eddie, any snacks to help with Charlie horses? Yeah, you'll forget all about the pain if you're eating sour pudding.
Trying to eat it out of a basket.
Can you clean that? You just burn it when you're done.
You can rinse it.
But it's never going to truly be clean.
No, that's why it's funky.
And that day, everyone became an arsonist. Cool.
I miss working with clay.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't have a kiln.
I know I don't.
So
I need to... There's probably maker spaces in Raleigh.
Yeah, I'm glad that the end of that sentence was there's probably maker spaces and not I need to get a kiln.
Buy me a kiln. No, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
It was bad enough using the school kiln.
You were always worried you would burn the school down.
I was always terrified I would burn the school down.
Mal would come home from work and be like,
I ran the kiln overnight.
I'm really worried that I'm going to burn the school down. And I'm like, Mal, you're not going to burn the school down. She's like, but what if I burn the school down? And I'm like, they have insurance. I don't know. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
Listen, when you're taught to run a kiln, you're also taught that if something fails, it will burn everything down around it.
In fairness, it will, because they get, let's say, hot. But, you know. Oh, Haley, you're always coming in right at the right time, saying the right things. Excellent.
It'll make moving easier.
Anise gifted a sub to Twig the Viking Hippie. We got 69 months from Seraphim 2000.
Chaz. Don't mind me just keeping my collection of oily rags next to your kiln. When I have solvent-laden towels, I worry about those.
They didn't teach that in arson school. I love arson school. So Danny, I hear you're heading out to clown college this year? Yeah. What's your brother doing? He's going to arson school. We had 66 months from Cherry Blossom, 35 from Aaron the Anime Almanac, 66 months from Hugplex.
Stop nourishing that trombone and start eating Tiny Eddie's fizzy brownie and burrito brittle.
It's not really... Okay, you know how they do, like, dessert pizza?
Yeah.
You could do a dessert burrito. That's not something I'm pretty sure I've never seen that ever. No one's come up with that.
Haley's in chat right now, so
concept.
I'm going to hijack this. Haley, I still think about the cookie pizzas that Stout had. It was a cookie with cream cheese frosting, and then they put fruit on top.
I mean, that sounds good.
I still think about those.
Isn't that just a crepe? I mean, yeah, but, like, it would be different.
The fruit pizza.
Because a crepe is, like, thin. So I'm talking about, like... And also, in my opinion, a tortilla is rather neutral. You could put sweets inside of a tortilla and still make that work. Probably. I'm not an expert at this. We had 1,000 bits of Jet. This will be my like my 20th interview, but I still have those early morning interview jitters. Eddie, what do you have to settle my stomach? Fizzy brownie and burrito brittle. The brittle ruins it, but I love the idea of making a dessert burrito. Villain says, I wouldn't in a corn tortilla. Yes, no, yeah, sorry, flour. It's got to be a flour tortilla. You might be able to make a corn tortilla work, but less so. I would rather have it in a flour. Anyway, Jet.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Good vibes. We had Retro Drewster gifting a sub to CJ the Grand Hunter. 83 months from JCJX. 30 months from PF Dog. 300 bits from Blue Haired Cyborg. It says, could I get some good vibes, please? I'm mostly a lurker, but been dealing with my own house troubles the past 4 months since I'm unemployed with disability. Money that was supposed to be available from the government is now being refused to me, so I may have to give up on independent living now. All while the NHS is messing with me while I try to get things diagnosed. Thank you for your awesome content, helping keeping me sane during this time.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, good vibes. I'm glad that we can help keep folks sane, and that there's, I know that this is true in our own lives. One of the biggest things for me is just having something to look forward to, and sometimes that can be a simple thing of like, there's going to be a stream on this day at this time. So, always happy to...
We get to play Odyssey tomorrow.
Yeah. I was talking yesterday, because yesterday was Donkey Kong, about the fact that, like, Mario Odyssey is gonna really take a break.
It's fine.
It's just, it is what it is, right? We're gonna play Mario.
If we have to just use the laptop and basically do a breakfast stream on a Friday, or a dinner stream, instead of a game, that's fine.
Oh yeah, we will stream. It's just
yeah.
a matter of, like, what it is. But, you know, once we move, and we don't have a place yet, but once we move...
Yeah.
Getting that set back up, I say that. Getting this set back up takes time. So, my suspicion is that we will not be finished with Mario Odyssey before we move. Call it a hunch. So it'll be sometime later that we, like, finish it. But yes, this week is still normal, except for the fact... Sorry, this song is very depressing for... So, it's ending. Wow, Haley. I just had to move my collection of 400-plus crystal balls, hourglasses, and bones from one Oblivion House floor to another, so really I know what it's like to have to move your video game collection. Whew, hard work. Really, I should be asking you the questions. This Saturday, though, there's more stream. More stream for your eyes and your ears. And for everyone that bought the Smell-O-Vision adapter, your nose. I will be streaming this weekend doing a, oh god, we're moving subathon. It starts Saturday at 10 a.m. People have asked me for a long time if I'd ever do a subathon, and I'm always like, And now I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So it's going to be fun because the video games that we play will be chosen at random, but they will be voted on by you. So we're going to take 30, not 30. Sorry, I have two thoughts and they're crossing paths right now. We're going to take 5 games. 30 games! We're going to take 5 games, and then you will vote on which of the 5 is played. And then every 30 minutes or more, because I get to decide if, like, wait a minute, this is still fun. We're going to keep playing this game. Every 30 minutes or more, we'll play another one of those, like, we'll pick a different 5 games.
You, Haley.
Different 5 games. Yeah. Maya says, oh wait, I wasn't here on Tuesday. The move is real this time? Yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, we do have to move, yes. We do have to move. So, you know, there's that. There is a vlog with details. Yeah. There's kind of like 2 vlogs now, so there's 2 different vlogs that will happen.
Yeah.
Josh Coda says, how long will the stream go? Well, so in the nature of the subathon, it is as long as people want it to go. Subs and bits will contribute to the overall time, but it's also a tiered subathon because, like, I have to pack next week, so I can't let y'all run wild and be like, this is going to be 3 weeks long, because that can't happen. So what'll happen is that with each passing hour, it gets a little more difficult to get to the next hour. So it doesn't necessarily have a hard ending, but it also sort of does, because at some point it will get too difficult to do it. So, yeah, there will be that'll be going on Saturday and probably Sunday as well. So, but it also will have an ending on Saturday night. Like if we go into Sunday, we'll like stop. Just so you know, because like
you need to sleep.
I'm going to bed, man. Like,
and then he'd start Sunday morning.
Yeah, like we'll. It can be like a hey, we're playing games, and then like we'll meet back tomorrow. I gotta get rest because eventually, when this thing is over, when we're done with the subathon, like this is all gotta go in boxes. So yeah. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to doing it, and I'm looking forward. You might even say, "Let's be back tomorrow." Yeah. Yeah. I almost went live yesterday night. I thought about it because I was just testing consoles. Like, I need to have a bunch of consoles out and basically ready to go. And it was also an opportunity to be like, okay, I should like make sure that these are all working. So everything I've tested so far.
That's why I was hearing stuff.
Yeah, that's why you heard me. Admittedly, once I knew Jet Grind Radio loaded.
I wondered why you were playing it for a while.
That's the problem with testing a system, is that at a certain point your brain's like,
I'm playing a game.
Jet Grind Radio, and then you have to stop.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that, and then I'm turned off the Dreamcast. And it says, gotta test with the Maddens only. There's definitely going to be Maddens statistically show up in the 5 games at some point, right? Because there's a lot of Madden games. Statistically, you'll probably see Madden at least once, and statistically, you'll probably see more Wii games.
Because it's the biggest library.
It's the biggest library. Chaz, fun fact, 2% of all games ever made are Maddens. Love it. Trauma Center?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. So, yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm really looking forward to it. And there will be guests also, so people will.
I might be there.
Like it will...
I do have to go for a long ride because I've been unable to do a long bike ride because of everything, and I'm training for a 100K, so I need to get ideally a 45-mile ride in this weekend. But otherwise, I'll be here.
Yeah,
and that only takes me like 3 hours. So
it will. I will always be there.
Yeah.
But occasionally there will be other guests too, other like TRC folks. So. That will be a good time. So you'll be there for some of it.
Chaz, are you being here for the whole thing, or are you going to be home for monitor setup and such?
Yeah, I suspect that Chaz will be joining me on the couch for...
TBD? Okay.
Yeah, definitely for some of it, I'm sure. And certainly if Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball shows up, then like Chaz has got to run over as fast as he can.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty fast runner.
He's a pretty fast
but
runner.
It's a pretty long way to go.
I also saw, I think, Quinn says, I hate to ask, but does the move affect Extra Life State? No. No. Extra Life, for better or worse, is still happening October 4th. And October 4th is coming up, but we have already decided on that. Thomas already has a plane ticket. Yeah, just remember, 10-4, good buddy, unless you're in Europe, in which case, don't remember that. Because you'll be like, April is when it's coming. Yeah, October 4th, it is happening. That means it will be happening in a different house. A house that we don't have figured out yet, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I know we have not discussed this with our friends, but we'll just host it at someone else's house if we really had to.
Yeah, Chaz, why would I be worried? I mean... That my only concern.
Oh, now
I'm worried. Yeah, my only concern is not the equipment. Equipment, easy.
Yeah,
there's a lot of it, but it can be moved. What is harder to do is like, Chaz, where can I put these 2,000 video games? Can I just like put them on the floor? Just put them on the floor? So it's hard to say what that's going to look like. But here's the thing. It really does need to be October 4th. So what I'm doing is I'm just being really optimistic. How much does it matter if Elspeth sleeps on them? New segment, Elspeth picks a game. Everyone will be like, I want my money to go towards whatever Elspeth is sleeping on at any given time.
Oh, then we'd have to move her. Oh.
We'll have to move her.
I was thinking like, oh, this game gets picked. Oh, she's under or she's on it. We can't play that game.
Oh, yeah, I guess in order
Yeah.
to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, again, we really hope that does not happen.
Yeah.
That would be not ideal. Would we figure it out? I guess.
We'd figure it out.
I guess. I think that we're fairly resourceful.
Yeah.
And I think we'd figure it out.
Yeah.
But am I hopeful that we don't have to go that route?
Yeah.
Even though it would be super great to see Elspeth on a game. I don't know that that's the future I really want to have happen. We get 65 months from Adrian Kell, 22 months from Jamie R., and Retro Drewster gifted a sub to Greetings, the Rule King. It's the opposite high roll. There's an art in the queue.
No, that's not an art. That's me with a photo. I gotta tell the story first.
Do you want to, before I show it?
Sure. I went on a bike ride on Tuesday, and Raleigh's had a ton of rain, and it was very wet and muddy. And I was with some friends, and one of them was just, they kept saying that it was just into my helmet from the mud. And they were like, roll forward, we need to get a picture of this. That's what it is. It's a picture of my back all full of mud.
Mal sent me this picture, and the only thing I can think of is the car. The car. No, the car. But Mal assures me that it was fine.
It was fine.
Okay.
I had a base layer on, so I just took off the coral.
What about your pants?
I took care of that.
You have a towel in the car?
No. I used a grocery bag. The recyclable grocery, or the reusable grocery bags.
I keep a towel in the car.
It's not there right now. But I did find a seat cover that's like waterproof and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send that to you to order.
Okay. It's fine. I sat on a Food Lion bag.
No, it was the plastic one. There's that one plastic one with the pumpkins on it. That's what I sat on.
Oh.
So the water from all of the mud didn't get on the car seat, and then I took that out and I got all the sand off.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took care of it.
I thought you just like... Honestly, from what you were saying...
And my legs were sandy, so like I brushed all that off before I got in the car.
It sounded to me like you took like a Walmart plastic bag and just put your legs in it like it was like a big plasticky diaper, and we're like, all right, here we go.
No,
all
I just
set.
sat on the plastic grocery bag, the big one.
I do feel better, but yeah, I think we should start with an ounce of prevention, which means you can put something on your bike to prevent that.
Oh, I'm taking care of that too.
Okay.
I found a little mud guard.
Yeah, because like the trucks got the mud flaps, and they know they have those.
And the mud guard isn't very pretty, so actually I want to paint it. So I'm going to paint it. Listen, after all of the paintings I've done, I'm going to paint Friday morning, but like I'm going to get the mud guard and paint it. Like in a few weeks.
Like don't get me wrong. I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, the car has to be sparkly. I'm super utilitarian.
I know.
A thing that everybody probably already knows about me. But when it comes to like mud and stuff, I'm like, oh, I don't want to like sit in dirt. You know what I mean? So just want to make sure that the dirt is staying like on the outside of the car if I can help it. I tried to, you know. Yeah, also, people are saying that it is going to get muddy. The mud guard will get muddy because that's what it does.
And I can rinse it off.
Okay. I'm just saying it won't be like pretty all the time because it'll be covered in mud doing its job.
Yeah, sorry, I had to deal with something regarding that exact thing. Don't worry about it.
I can't imagine that was...
No, it was related, trust me.
Well, I can't imagine it was pressing.
No, it was.
We had 77 months from Marty Griff. Thank you. There's something else I was gonna... what was it?
The bike does need washed. That'll be a today project.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I think it was somewhat related, but it's gone.
Okay.
I hate that. It's fine. Sometimes you spend an amount of time grabbing at thoughts. I guess the older you get, the more that happens. My big issue is that I'll allow it. So I often feel like I walk into a new room and then I have no idea why I'm there.
You walk into the bedroom to go to sleep at night.
What
am I doing?
I got that figured out, but like I go into the pantry. Like, I'm in the kitchen. The pantry's in the kitchen, and I'm like, I want to get things. So I walk into the pantry, and then I'm like, why am I here? So then, what I've learned, the secret, is to literally walk backwards to where I just was. And sometimes it'll, like, re-jog it, because it'll be like something I saw that was like, Anyway. Ooh, I'll try that. That's my best advice. It's my best advice because it happens a fair bit. It's worse if I'm trying to juggle multiple things at once. So it's actually doorways that cause that to happen. I gotta stay away from doors. Vagabond says it's called the doorway effect. Wild. Man, that means people that have like the really like open house plans, their memories are great. They're doing so well.
Make sure the place you're moving doesn't have doors. We are exploring all avenues of a way forward for us. So, like, we have looked at houses to rent and buy, and one of them we looked at had no walls downstairs. Like, it's just open space.
Sorry, we've looked at...
I know. You don't know which one I'm referring to.
We have been busy.
It's the one I liked a lot. The downstairs was just...
open. That.
Yeah.
We had 38 months from Breathe Wildly. 500 bits from JCJX that says, I've always aspired to someday contribute to your house ownership since you're moved from the blue walls, but you need support now more than ever. Have bits, please. I appreciate it. I thank you. And to be honest, everyone in some way has contributed to us, God, hopefully someday, maybe even soon, owning a home. Just by watching. If you've ever watched anything that we've ever made, you have contributed in some way.
Or bought shirts or whatever.
Or subscribed to Patreon. Mm-hmm. Like, there's... people have been helping us for years, and we appreciate it. We really hope... Vagabond, I haven't watched. We really hope. We really, really hope that there is a day in the near future where no one will ask me to leave. That would be great. That would be really great. It'd be really great. It'd be really great. Armor Frog, my 15 years of viewership finally counts. Yeah, so whether you've watched on YouTube, you've watched here, you've been a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon subscriber or bought a shirt
or a print
or
a painting
or keychains at one time.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone's got a keychain. It all has ultimately went into helping us, and one of the things that we have wanted for freaking ever, more so after being asked to move time and time again, is to, like, for that to stop happening. We don't really want to keep moving. Yeah. That keychain is still real jingly. Is jingly. Oh, yeah, Column X says I bought a Day 2000 shirt when you had those. That's right. Not a ton of those.
No.
Not a ton of those in the wild. Tokunut says, but you want to move this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have until the end of September. I was reading the comments and someone was like, you gotta get that in writing. And I was like, my dude. My dude. I do. Brandon!
Morning, Brandon.
Morning, Brandon. So, let's just all hold on to hope that, things are fine. Things are gonna be fine. Thank you, Chess. But before we get out of here,
Brandon has had some very funny comments about this.
yes, yeah, we've told TRC the story, and the response each time has basically been, what? So it's great. It's going great. So yeah, packing will really pick up next week because that's when this all gets torn down. Well, not this yet.
This.
Games.
Yeah.
Games need to go. I'm leaving the setup as long as I can because I need to be able to work before it. So yeah, we will ideally have two places simultaneously, and then be like, all right, bye on this set, tear it down, and then as quickly as possible get it set up in a new location. But the games will go away, so
because the bookshelves have to move before the games can get unpacked.
yeah.
Yeah.
You will probably need to because I know you've been doing like, I'll just play whatever on Mondays. You'll probably need to give it a little thought.
I've already given it thought, and I think I might just play after I finish Mario is Missing.
Oh, you could always just play NSO, though.
That's what I'm going to do. I know. I've been thinking. Mm-hmm.
That's smart.
Uh-huh.
That's smart. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch is this big, but it's got,
Yeah. Yep.
soon they'll have like 5 GameCube games. Wow. You could play, I bet you'd love to play Chibi Robo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
It's made by the same...
I know. Katamari team?
No, by Chulip.
Chibi Robo was? Oh, some of them, yeah, there was a crossover.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm thinking of
Well,
something
not
else.
Chulip, it's Moon. You have to, it's hard.
Yeah, I know. The timing of...
Yeah, the Moon devs split into 3 groups.
Uh-huh.
One of those groups made Chulip. One of those groups made Chibi Robo. One of those groups made the other...
yeah.
Some of the others... Some... It's split into 3 times. I can't remember all of the companies. Skip Ltd, or Skip Limited is one. And then the Chulip was made by Punchline.
Punchline.
Who also made Rule of Rose.
Yep. Which I've never played, but we have.
Yeah, we do. That was a gift from Roland one
Yeah.
year, which was over the top. And
Roland is a treasure.
he is
6.
a treasure. Jesus, Haley.
15.
Yeah. So yeah, you could also try Rule of Rose.
Yeah.
If you play Rule of Rose, I want to
See it?
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I would like to experience that also. It's a horror game, but it's
Wait, I'm expecting... Okay.
you get on You're good on time.
Oh, I was just, it's also not like a set time. It's like a heads up time.
It's an hour.
I know, I'm just checking. Maybe we're early.
Okay. Oh,
Well, I just felt my watch go, hey. And I was like, I should just make sure.
Sure. That's reasonable. We had 9 months from Unfarrier C4. And 1600 bits from Gold Lightning says, I'm hoping to see some squirting, Barnyard, on Saturday. Or Steven learn shapes with Sexy Cookie Monster.
Sesame Street game.
I feel like I'll leave the squirting to Jeff. But who knows what will happen. The thing I feel pretty sure of is just the statistics of it all. I'm like, there's going to be Wii games, and there's going to be Madden. That's what I'm thinking. And again, Extra Life is still coming up.
Yep. Still happening.
October 4th, and that is like our normal event. So you'll be able to vote towards specific things that you want to see.
Barnyard.
Roulette will go towards those games, so it won't just be like, oh, what the heck is happening all the time. Yeah, it'll also be fun because Saturday, one of the systems eligible is the Switch, and that's neat.
Yeah.
There's not that many Switch games compared to like the Wii, but some should show up. I have as many Switch games as the N64 library. The N64 library the whole library is 296, and I think I have like just shy of 300 Switch games. So there's many Switch games that could show up also. So, and maybe even some other weird thing. PS1. Oh, I did mention on either yesterday or Tuesday, but there are systems that will not be showing up, and that includes Xbox One, PS4, and PS5, and that's because those have to be installed. Because we live in the future, and the future's terrible. You can't just put a disc in and have them play. It's like, you gotta put them in, and then let them sit for a while. Is Windows 95 on the table? No.
What's the Freeski?
Freeski, and what's the cat?
Rodent's Revenge?
Rodent's Revenge.
Rattler Race. I mean, I was playing those on 3.1, but like, I think they were also on Windows 95.
Chill Day says, what about Steam? No, only consoles. Because this room is set up only for consoles. And Titanic. God help us.
Is Titanic in the roulette?
No, it's not in the roulette. Fossick, so the Virtual Boy is free game? I do not own a single Virtual Boy game. Because I do not own a Virtual Boy. But maybe at some point. I think I talked about it before on Breakfast Stream. There's someone that makes a Virtual Boy box, like a Virtual Boy with an HDMI out, and you can put Virtual Boy games in it and play it on the TV, and it's super cool. It's just, I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I remember it's fairly expensive, and then also there's only like 13 Virtual Boy games. I'm like, it's not really a cost-effective purchase. Oh, that's cool. Vagabond says I saw one of those this past weekend. They're super neat. If I ever ran across one and it was reasonably priced, I might get one just so I'd have the ability to do it. Like, I have one of the things I forget is I have the, what is it called? The thing that plays PS Vita games on the TV.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
I think it's just called PlayStation TV.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think I've ever hooked it up, but someone mailed it to us a long, long time ago. Because whenever they tried to sell the PS TV, and then at some point the PS TV, they like stopped doing it, so they were all on like clearance And I think now they're worth something again because people are like, wait a minute, what the heck? This is how to play Vita games on the TV.
Yeah.
But we have one of those, so Vita games could technically be played as well. Yeah. 20 minutes at Blockbuster with a Virtual Boy gave me the worst headache I have ever had. That was common. That was common. They did the whole thing with Blockbuster so people could rent the Virtual Boy and try it, so they would like it and buy it, and it backfired because everyone who tried it was like, Jesus, I definitely don't want this thing. And Virtual Boy survived like 9 months or something. I wonder if they'll emulate that to Switch. They could.
I have no idea. I don't know how any of it would work.
There's
because I don't actually know anything about Virtual Boy. I just know Red.
You've never played one?
No.
Oh, it's cool. It's stereoscopic 3D.
Okay.
So because it's 2 screens, so one for each of your eyes, and it's only red and black. Mm-hmm. So. Oh, that's very cool. Vagabond says 3DS Homebrew solved it. I was wondering if they would be able to do that. That's super cool. Oh, I really like that. It doesn't solve the problem of getting it like on to a TV for like a stream, but emulating the 3D nature of the Virtual Boy to the 3DS is amazing. That's super cool. I love that. Okay. It's the end of the stream. Things to announce. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, you are painting?
I'm painting something.
All right.
I really haven't given it much thought, because everything else.
You got it.
Thanks.
You're just going to do like a 1-week painting? You could probably do a 2-week painting.
It might be a 2-week painting.
Probably.
I was scrolling through my photos. Actually, I was scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
And I came across a photo I took of Cloud Chamber. Do you know what that? It's the thing in the art museum grounds that's the camera obscura at NC Art.
Yeah.
You know that thing, the little hut in the woods?
Yeah.
I took a photo inside there, and it's like black and white and like bokeh a little bit. I thought that might be fun to try and like emulate for fun.
As long as you do it fast.
Well, it's just like black, and then it's like gray bubbles, and then like white bubbles. And then I could do a wash over it if I want to make it not black and white.
Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah.
I know you know
it
what
might
you're
just
doing.
be a fun experiment. Paint the mud flaps. I need to get them. I'm going to order them.
And then tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Mario Odyssey. We're doing great because we got Dirty Knee Bowser here, so he's been helping us find the purple coins when there's 3 left, and we're like, but where are they? He's like, they're over there, dude. I got you. So we've been making good progress in that. Like, we're clearing entire worlds, and we're like, all right, done here. Ooh, a little snack.
Having a ridiculous dawn?
Always.
You need Tiny
Okay.
Eddie's vinegary nectar pudding.
It's like kombucha pudding.
Vinegar pudding? That's not high on my list. Ugh. 1,000 Bits from Soulswin says, hi, Eddie. Before we go, what food does Steven want to eat but can't eat, and Mal doesn't want but can eat, that eats just despite Steven? Are you eating vinegar pudding again?
It's the funky pudding in the basket.
Finally, we know what the funky pudding is. It didn't go bad. It's just vinegar pudding.
It's kombucha pudding.
Yeah, I don't like kombucha.
I know you don't.
I have tasted it, and like if I had
Isn't that the mother?
like if I had to drink it, I could drink it. But there's no part of me that's like, oh boy, yum! I'm just like,
Some of my bike friends keep mothers. So you have a starter with sourdough?
we keep mothers too, but a very different kind.
You have a starter with sourdough. You have a mother for kombucha.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what the mother is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
high on my. Interesting. Fossick says kombucha is completely different in Japan. Thank you, Slate. We also keep mothers. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Actually, in North America, we call it Earthbound. It's really good. Thank you, Troy. It's really good. Okay, that got me good. That's it for today. Have a good day. We will be back tomorrow
For painting an Odyssey.
painting an Odyssey. And don't forget about Saturday at 10 a.m. Tell your cellular smart device to remind you, and it'll remind you that I'm live playing a game. What could it be? Statistically, Madden. But who knows? It could also be NHL or
Hot Wheels.
Hot
Or
Wheels.
Glover.
Like, okay.
Or Mario Kart 64. Or Duke Nukem. Or Dr. Mario 64. Or FIFA 99.
There's 5 games that will be chosen, and then the audience votes on which one. So, like, we probably will not play any Madden. That seems odd.
Oh, you
Like-
just challenged them.
No. No one wants that.
It's almost like she's reading them off something. The bookshelf.
Nobody wants that. Nobody's like, oh boy, I'm gonna Madden. No, there's so many other things. Oh, and the other thing, Vagabond sent me all the link stuff to get the Pocket and the dock firmware updated. And last night I did the test to make sure that was able to play
A
Game
poll
Boy.
has begun. Do you want Madden?
Oh my God. Game Boy Color Hybrid, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, and it did. It played
Good.
them. So, yeah.
Now we're definitely playing Madden.
All right, y'all decide if you want Madden. I will see y'all tomorrow.
The poll has ended. The winner is no.